feeling like this? Is it that big a deal? There was a patient I saw once who, it's a pretty funny story, but she struggled with this off and on. So when I'd seen her for years, she'd go off, she'd go back on, I'd talk her into doing it, and then she'd go off again. So she came in one time, I could tell she was upset. And she said to me, my opinion is I should not have to take these long term. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? Your body really does not care about your opinion. She got upset. She said, okay, well, I'm going to leave now. And I go, okay. Well, I said, I'm just trying to say that, your body's in charge here, and you're trying to outguess the way your body works, and it's not going to work. And she left in kind of a huff. She called me later. She said, I was on my way home from your office. I was upset at you. I was really mad. I'm like, who is he to tell me it's my body? I can do what I want to do. And so she said, I was at a red light. I looked at my rear view mirror, and I looked at myself and I started laughing. She said, I started laughing. I said, why are you so mad? He seems to be usually right, in my case at least. So why are you fighting him all the time? Why do you always go in and why do you always talk to him about going off him? When can I go off him? And so she finally, she went home, she called, she apologized. I said, no need to apologize. And she said, why don't we make a deal? Why? How about if I just keep taking these, and why don't I wait? And if you want me to ever go off them, you tell me. And I go, that's a deal. And by the way, I'll never tell her to go off of them, but that's the whole point. The point is, she finally got to the point. She's like, you know what? I give up. I give up trying to be my own doctor. I give up trying to outguess this. Obviously, I need these things.